Welcome back to the Souls Charity Marathon 2024 edition, everybody. We have a really exciting run coming up now by MegaActionHans. He's going to be running some Demon Souls Remake, any percent no Bowtech, obviously remake on the PS5, nowhere else so far. And we have an incentive running for this run. It's going to be running throughout the entire run, so whenever you donate, don't forget to put it towards the incentive. It's for Storm King, which is close to the end of the run, so we've got still some time left, but we need about 90 more dollars, actually 87. But without further ado, Hans, take it away.
Yeah, hey everyone, I'm Hans, and I want to show you some any percent no Bowtech today. And yeah, I'm ready.
All right, you want me to count you down?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay, timer, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So yeah, we start the game. Yeah, this is a magic run for everybody who's wondering. The magic route is a lot faster due to some out-of-bounds skips, which we will see every now and then. And yeah, we will skip 2 main bosses in the game. Sadly, we don't see Man-Eaters today and Old Hero. But yeah, the run is pretty intense because of yeah. Okay, let's ignore that. Yeah, because we are in RTSR nearly the whole run, and that means we are nearly always one hit. And yeah, we are now heading to the first point in the game where we get out of bounds to save 30 seconds roughly, and we do some crazy From Software stuff. Actually, we don't go the normal route to the boss. We try to get out of bounds, die at a certain spot, and respawn in the boss arena. If I don't die here, yeah, we will see that a lot. I quit out and load in again, and damn, I missed that. Okay, I now have to do it normally because yeah, I missed the box. But that's not a problem. That's just maybe 1 minute added. Usually we quit out, load in again, and due to the collision of the game is loading much slower than the actual graphics, we can position ourselves at certain spots. So when the collision loads in, we get a bump, and we can reach spots in the game where we are not intended to reach. Yeah, we are now heading to the YOLO bridge, so that's always pretty interesting here. That went okay. That went great. A good thing is we are now reaching a spot where we get a weapon buff, and we can use that pretty well later on, which saves us a lot of time. And if we get out of bounds, usually we don't have access to that item, so it makes the Fool's Idol boss a lot easier. Yeah, we are now reaching the first boss of the game. And we will abuse fire bombs heavily. And that was the first boss. It's actually pretty easy if you have enough fire damage equipped. And so for the fireball, which was our starting class spell, helped us a lot. Now we're heading to the monumental. You need to trigger that NPC in the hub to can advance in the game. There's no way around it. Otherwise, you cannot have access to the Arkstone in the game. And also, we're picking up a safety item. We do a quit out here because you always get ordered to a specific spot in the Nexus, so we don't waste time running down again. And hopefully we now see a working somehow out of bounds skip, which will show you how we can manipulate the collision our advantage. So we quit out here, load in again, and then I can position myself on top of these fins here, get a bump, and can nearly skip the whole first Latria stage. All right, this is a very intense spot in the game, the arrow trap. I hope I have enough life left because I use a lot of grass at the beginning. I hope I have enough life left because we need to do some 2 drops down to the boss, and I hope I will not die. We need to kill this NPC, otherwise the NPC will revive the upcoming boss. A pretty interesting beginner trap. I really like the spot in the game when you encounter that problem for the first time. Let's see how much fall damage we get here. Yeah, it's too much. I need to heal here. Switch to this weapon, and now get a hit. Yeah, that right. We also picked up on the arrow trap, the most important ring of the game, which is the Clever Rat's ring. You may know it from Dark Souls as the RTR, a Tearstone ring. And now we use the flame buff, and we will actually stun lock the the boss. And it's basically an easy fight. All right, that went well. Yeah, we stun locked her. It's just basically watching your own stamina bar never recharge more after a hit than you used before. So with that boss soul, we get one of the first insanely good spells of the game. And now we level up first. In the current route, you won't do that. You will do that later. We will do it here just for safety reasons. Now we're going to the Shrine of Storms. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we will go for the Shrine of Storms, kill another boss, which is actually just for getting more souls so we can go on in the game and have more damage left. If you play that game casually, you probably know how annoying this part is, and it is still in the run, dodging all these guys. Okay, and luckily there's a mechanic. If you know you will die and you open the menu before you are dying, and you quit out after dying, then you get revived, full HP, which makes this section a lot easier because these skeletons are really bullying you. Here we get a pretty decent weapon, especially in the casual playthrough. This weapon is insanely good. And we don't use that often weapon in the game, but when we use it, this is the go-to weapon. And yeah, this is a very famous skip, which even the remake has. Okay, this didn't went well. Yeah, the problem is the skeletons hit you, and they can give you bleed damage. And if you quit out, sometimes the bleed damage is resetted, and usually the bleed damage is enough to get you in red tier stone range, but this time somehow it didn't work. So luckily we picked up a emergency item.
Yeah, Shrine of Storms turning out to be annoying even in a speedrun, not just casually.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's these skeletons are relentless.
Have a quick $10 donation from Jonas, without a comment, but going towards the donation incentive that we have running for this Demon Souls run. Again, as a reminder, it is using the Storm Ruler for Storm King, which is considerably more difficult than keeping on with the magic routing. So get those donations in for that, guys. Don't forget, if you donate towards the charitable cause, select a donation incentive. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the same stuff happened now again. The bleed buff, the bleed damage by the enemies is a lot. And I hope it will turn off any second now, because we need to be in CRR range, but okay. Okay, now it's gone. But we need to take more damage here. We will use the trap again here. but we need to this menu and back into the game. I think one hit is enough here. Ooh!
Oh, that red
was a close
skeleton.
one.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 90% of the time, this guy does a charge attack. And this is an extremely rare attack. Alright. Yeah, since we use magic, this guy isn't a big problem. We pick up, again, a safety item. And do a quick level up. And now we are... Oh, damn. I forgot to free frag. Hashtag free frag. Yeah, we're now heading to free frag the main magician in the game, which will give us our main sources of damage in the run. And we will do that hopefully pretty quickly, doing an out of bounds glitch. And yeah, using the collision method again. Oh. We need to align ourselves very precisely under in a very short amount of time here. Step 1 worked. Okay, there you need to wait for the box exploding, and then you have a good cue to when quit up. Now we're on top of the first Latria stage, so we don't have to collect keys and run through and stuff. Yeah, everyone knows that running sections suck. Now we have freed Frake. He's now available in the hub, so we can get the first good spell, which we will use for the upcoming boss, which is the Soul Ray. We'll also get Cloak. Cloak is a pretty overpowered spell. With Cloak, you can you have two options in the game. You can use Cloak, so the aggro range of the enemies is lowered a lot, and it's nearly the same effect with the Thief Ring, which you can get in the early game of the game. But we get it later. And yeah, we are now heading to the next big skip of a huge running section. So we are skipping the whole hard stuff here, pumping. Also the first big major boss skip game. This is the first time in the game where we don't only quit out here, we changed the visual mode from 60 FPS to 30 FPS to even make the collision load even later, so we can position ourselves a little better. Didn't work. So we can skip the whole hard Yeah, usually in the run, you will now see the many, which is a great boss fight, despite having an awful AI. But in the magic route, it's really fun, I think. An intense fight, a big reset point, but I really, really like we bit in this category. So we now position camera to be out of bounds, and somehow the game decides to unload everything. So we fall through the wall into the next section of the game and quit out there. And when we now die, the game thinks we are respawning in the next section of it. So we spawn behind the fog of the man-eater. So now I try to... Ah, damn. Okay, I failed that. There is a duping method in the game, but it works only with minor souls, so no boss souls. Okay, that wasn't intended. Yeah, we need to get hit there by a specific attack to get low HP for the clever rat string to work. Yeah, that's... Yeah, the upcoming boss isn't also, like Manny, is a big reset point in the run. Because the AI in general in the game is not that good. But luckily, this guy doesn't like chairs. And we try to use it for our advantage. Ooh. Yeah, since we failed the dupe here, I have to see how many souls we get. This unluckily not enough. So we have to kill now a guy here. So this is a backup strat. And yeah, we need to do that. I think at least one time. The thing is, we need to get 24 intelligence in the run. Otherwise, we don't... Oh, no. No. Not enough magic slots. Which we definitely need. Okay, that wasn't intended. But luckily, quit out. The thing is, the beginning of the game is probably the hardest, in my opinion, because you have to get everything right in the beginning. If you miss, for example, the dupe, which we missed, you cannot get the stats you need. I will do it for safety again. Getting the guard. And yeah. Yeah, like in many other Souls games, aiming towards something isn't that easy often. Like this time, the game does not works like I wanted to have to. Yeah, we got it. All right, we now have enough souls for the required level ups. Usually it's not a problem if you have like one magic stat enough, you can't level up. But in case of intelligence, which you definitely need 24, it's super important. So, and now we get our last spell in the game, which we need, and now we kill Frey.
Bring me more demon souls when you can.
Because he has a ring, which we need, which will boost magic, like, I think 20%. And yeah, that's exactly what we need. We need more magic power.
And what we also
yeah,
need is
from
more donations towards the charitable cause. We've got $25 from Siebel without a comment. Thank you very much. And again, don't forget to select a donation incentive. There's a lot of them open, but one also for this awesome run that is going on right now, using the Storm Ruler for Storm King. Still got some time, but still also missing those $87. So keep them rolling in. Back to you, Hans.
So yeah, we are in everyone's favorite part of any From Software game, the swamp. We all love it. And especially if you play the PlayStation 3 version with like 12 FPS. Know what I mean? But this will be a kill. We get this healing up. The thing is, the AI does not start somehow if we enter the arena cloaked. And yeah, this makes it a very fast. We will continue in the swamp. Do a little drop upcoming, which is also not intended, and it's exclusive to the remake, I think, because of a little slope they place. We are right now heading towards a ring, which we skipped in the early game. 2 rings, to be exact. One is the cat ring, which you might know, which prevents you taking damage in the falls. And we do this for safety because she is definitely one. Yeah, we need that ring for some later skips. in the game. We had another thief ring which prevents enemies hitting us early. Usually in the run, this is a pretty a section where you can somehow cool down. But there is one specific enemy which can ruin your run. Let's see how it works. But yeah, we are now using the regen ring, which we picked up in Shrine of Storm, and it somehow will counteract the poison a little. So when we reach the boss of the area, we will be in CRR range, so we do the boss pretty work. No problem here. We do a safety quit out here, just to reset the ability to cloak again, to get a little bit more safe. We really need it. Okay, the guy, yeah, that was the major threat. This little guy, which we... Now we need good RNG. Okay, we have it. This shooting attack. If we don't get that attack, we usually reset the whole fight. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was really bad. I was a little bit too close. Was a little bit too close. Luckily, we have that item. Yeah. Good thing is we don't have to pick up the rings again. So slightly fast. We toggle here a little bit the weapon because it's preventing the stamina buff freezing that.
As we're running back to the boss, I want to remind everybody that the incentive to fight Storm King with the Storm Ruler the other way around is still ongoing, so you can get those donations in. And at the same time, we also have merches every other year, but this time on Fourth Wall, we also have a custom designed knitwear that looks absolute fire. So go check it out. 20 to 30% of all sales go directly to Save the Children. Yeah,
absolutely. Get these donations. I practiced the Storm Ruler fight. Usually we use magic, and it's pretty straightforward if you practice it. So, but yeah, Storm Ruler is a different thing. Takes a lot more time. It's a lot more dangerous. That's good. We do the safety quit out again, just to not die again. This is probably in the any percent run the longest running section in a row. So yeah, also the slowest. And let's hope the guy is kind. He was. Let's just equip this for safety now. Okay, this is the attack we don't want to see. To save time, we quit out and do it again. Wow, 2 times in a row. Never seen that before, never. Okay, somehow the poison a little bit scuffed. I will try to save. Ah, damn it. But let's hope we get respawned. Yeah, I think we get respawned here now. I hope it works. Damn it. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay. We were lucky. The Arc Zone got activated. Can still pick up everything. We are now going towards the last fight of the swamp, which is usually pretty easy. Usually. But today in practice, I somehow clipped out of the wall. Never seen that before, too. Yeah, that was the fast Maiden of Atreya, which is only possible with magic, I think. Now we need to find the maiden. And this is the final level up. So we are leveling. Now we are heading to the Stonefang Tunnel, which we will not see that much. We nearly skip everything here. Also a big running sector. We complete. And yeah, like we've seen before the old monk fight, where we skip man-eaters, we will do the exact same thing here. We will get out of bounds somehow and then die. And then the game thinks we are actually at a different location and let us respawn there. So we actually respawn behind the upcoming boss, the armored spider. And how we get out of bounds here. This is also, I think, pretty famous skip in the base in the PlayStation 3 version. And Bluepoint tried to prevent that, but runners still found a way to do exactly the same thing, which is pretty funny, to be honest. We load in, quit out 2 times, and then we try to fall here and get a, yeah. And now we are not respawning at the beginning of the stage, we are now respawning behind the boss. And we get low HP again. And we now use the recently picked up catering. We can drop the whole corridor, but if we, and usually you would die in, but if you have the catering equipped and quit out right after reaching the bottom, you somehow get respawned. So this is a pretty neat skip here. We pick up again some safety items. And now we are at Flame Lurker, which can be really annoying. It's a pretty fast boss, but it can be really... Like he... Okay, that went well.
A nice job on that Flame Lurker fight. I have a quick $50 donation from Morale saying donating towards the incentive, hope we make it, which makes us miss just $37 for this Storm Ruler on Storm King incentive. And if $37 for this incentive is not enough to motivate you guys, I can also tell you that just $30, for example, can buy malaria pills for 50 children. So there's like some real impact that absolutely is going to be felt with that money. And of course, that doesn't mean that one individual has to donate $37, but if we all donate just about, I don't know, 50 cents in the stream, you know, we'll get that incentive. So we want to see that fight. Thank you so much, Morale.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are now again abusing the collision thing. We switch to 30 FPS to pass pillars without destroying them. Makes the boss fight a lot faster. And yeah, we are now reaching final stage of the game nearly. So make sure the donation comes in. But yeah, no, we have like 10 minutes left.
Well, you guys heard Hans. Get those donos in if you want to see that Storm Ruler fight instead. It's very, very cool. It's the first time that FromSoft tried to
don't want to miss that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to miss that. All right. We are now heading to the, most bugged boss in the game, in my opinion. Even more bugged than Man-Eater. It's not the upcoming boss. It's not Tower Knight. Tower Knight is, I think, one of the easiest bosses in the game. But if you play the game for the first, I think it's the coolest boss. Just by the original music. In the remake, the music's okay, but the music in the okay, never, okay, yeah. Never seen that before. Yeah. Why not in a marathon run?
Classic marathon luck right there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, luckily we picked up a lot of safety items. Yeah, usually we can through this section without getting hit, but if you get a bad cycle like I did, he will hit you every time. That's, yeah, pretty annoying and threatening. Um, Everyone can hear ha 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 ha. Okay, oh, archers, don't do that. No, no, no. Ooh.
Nice save there with those panic rolls.
Yeah, absolutely. Mashing the button. Mash to win.
And I am happy to say that we have $3 from Jongleur BT1 saying, let the Storm Ruler do some storm ruling. Thank you so much. Going, of course, towards
Hell
the incentive.
yeah.
And then Dr. Dino or Dino, the winner of the hoodie from earlier, donating $37 towards the incentive, which means it has now been met, actually surpassing the $150, reaching
Oh, that's
153
so awesome.
overall. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting
Yeah.
the charity, for supporting the run, and we will get to see some Storm Ruler for Storm King. That's going to be a blast. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, like in many sections of the game, reaching the boss with low HP is probably harder than doing most bosses. And especially for this stage where everything nearly one-shot you. We get prepared for that somehow? Maybe? We healing. And this guy. Oh, super dangerous. Okay, good. That's all we need now. Yeah, we need to get low HP right here. Ball. That one. Now this spot is also insanely dangerous. We need to get past you 3 knights here. And oh yes, it worked. And yeah, if you just enter the arena, do nothing, just cast, the enemy will run straight forward to you. So you can just wait. That's a pretty neat. Ooh, yeah, this is an extremely okay, and I need to quit out. These stairs are super dangerous with these red-eyed knights blocking the way. Okay, I will kill that guy. Also, safety. Okay, that was good. You mainly slow down a little bit here, just watching guys if they might shoot fireball, which I did twice. All right, we are now near towards the longest better ride in From Software's history.
Elden Ring would like to have a word. Got some long
Maybe.
elevators, yeah.
But I think this one is exactly 30 seconds, which is a lot in my opinion. But yeah, going underground in Elden Ring probably takes as much.
I think that's actually about 70 seconds, that one.
Really?
Yeah, the one in Lunia, it's insane.
All right. Yeah, now we are fighting King Alant, which is super annoying because the messed up AI. It's super duper dangerous. We need to be close to do damage, but in the same time, if we are too close, he can insta kill us. So yeah, it's an intense fight. Like he did. He did. Somehow all our missiles missed. I don't know, in my opinion, they all were hitting him, but yeah. Something was not right.
I think Miyazaki
Yeah.
himself took over the AI there to dodge.
So now we need to get low HP again, which can take a second. Yeah, the run back plus the elevator is pretty annoying section. Hope we. Okay, he's went. That's good. All right. Let's hope we have better luck. And for sure, we need some music there. Yeah, there's one thing you can do while the elevator ride. We have the region ring, and if you can regain a little bit of HP, there is one attack you can survive, but it's just one. Sadly, not the insta attack, which killed us. But yeah, it's a little bit of let's hope, pray for good AI. Okay, no insta kill, that's good. No! Whoa! This is what I was talking about. This. Ah. I thought we were done. I thought he will die. It's brutal. It's brutal. You have to be in range to get the missiles hitting, but at the same time you're risking your life. That's super brutal. Since this was our last safety item, will 100% work now. Copium. And yeah, just okay.
Insta jinx.
He was falling on my head. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We need to improvise here. Let's get hit once here, if we are lucky. We just need to get CRR working. So. Okay, it did. I somehow need to be in a different spot. I think that was the first time someone was falling on my head and I was killed. Okay, that was good. One.
Yeah, Alan loves charity, extending the marathon. You know who else loves charity? That would be Think Protos with a $25 donation, saying
Oh.
only less than 3. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
And then also we have Dara Bae with a huge $100 donation for Save the Children. Leaving a very wholesome message saying, thanks for making SCM happen again. This, all of you absolute legends behind the scene. Sorry I wasn't able to contribute this year for staff support roles, but the event is looking amazing so far, y'all, so keep it up. Also, can we get some Franker Z in the chat room? And I can very much vibe with that message, so Franker Z it is. Thank you so much, Dara. That also went towards the incentive for the upcoming Dark Souls 3 80% glitchless race, where if the donation incentive is met, both players will have to fight Soul of Cinder with a fat roll, which, as we know, that's not great given how much he combos his attacks. And that puts us at around roughly $250 raised during your run, Hans. So
Awesome.
amazing showcase. Yeah, amazing support.
Insane bump in confidence.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. The longer it keeps going, the more donations
Yeah.
can come in. Yeah.
The money's coming in.
We're also at $932 overall, which puts us just $68 away, which is almost nice. Not quite, but almost nice. Puts us at $68 away from the $1,000 threshold, which will unlock the first secret video for the marathon. I have no idea what these secret videos are, and I want to see them. So get those donations in, guys, and also pray for a land RNG. Let's go.
All right. Final. Give us the good art. Maybe. Okay. So far, so good. No, no, no. Oh, that was close. I was out of mana. All right, we did it. Yes. But some luck was involved.
Well,
Not gonna lie.
before it was bad luck, now you got good luck. I think it's all fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff, man. Nice fight. Good
And yeah,
job.
we are now reaching the second boss skip of the game, which will lead us directly to the Storm King fight. And yeah, let's see how that works with the intended gimmick strat. Yeah. We will again abuse the cat ring, which will not insta-kill us when getting fatal fall damage, which will, yeah, we can somehow land in the boss arena of the last fight here without triggering it, which will also give us a nice little bit of time. Oh, okay. No! Damn it! Oh god. I thought the skip was working, so I was not prepared that I will respawn up there again. Leave me another item here. Yeah, we can get into in the arena without this boss or the ads spawning. So we can get the weapon and then quit out and restart the whole by reaching the boss fog arena from the inside, which we've seen at the first boss of. That should work. Therefore, you need to have the vibration of your controller working. Otherwise, you can't feel if you need to quit out. If you wait for the scream, you're already too late. So that's the only time in the game you need a working controller.
Keyboard and mouse players in shambles. Oh, wait.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah. This game is definitely coming very soon for PC. So,
Is it before or after Bloodborne?
Bloodborne 2 or 3? I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, we picked up the first real gimmick weapon, the boss of all gimmick weapons. And we now need to kill 6 of these small ads here. And after that, the boss starts coming down. But the thing is, we need to get hit 2 times for having low HP. So we will get one hit. Okay, we get a second by the same guy. Okay, he's okay. No. Okay, that's 4. I think there were 4, right? That was lucky. Somehow this animation takes ages compared to Magic. So okay. 5. 6. Somehow, if you have the Storm Ruler in your hand, everything is delayed. Casting, toggling weapons, running. I don't know what they did, but it's super strange. I hope I counted right. The boss coming. Seems fine. Seems fine. We cannot really one-cycle him like we can do in the Magic Road. But let's hope for the best. We survive that. Close. Now we have a little bit of time. We kill these manta rays just for safety here. Oh no 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 no! Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. The animation of the Storm Ruler hit takes ages, and yeah, which will yeah. Oh, that's super interesting. We apparently have to fight the old hero. Well, okay, that was all right. Yeah, that's totally. I was totally planning that. So I just need to remember how to do this. Okay, let's see. Is this okay? That's pinch. Especially interesting because we don't have CRR. Not enough damage, maybe. But yeah, it should be fine. Absolutely panic rolling. All right, so we had the chance to meet this guy.
Nicely done, though, on an unprepared boss. Good job.
Okay, let's do this again. Storm Ruler. Thief Ring. Get hit 2 times. Absolutely, this wasn't magic. This is absolutely no magic, guys. Not mispressing at all. Yeah, totally planned. 1. Two. Oh, not 3. 4. When I decided to shoot, he decided to shoot. I waited so long. Okay. Okay, go. Okay, no. Sick. Let's run for it. Very well invested money, guys. Thanks for the incentive. And he's a little bit early. Okay. What? Okay, we got a third hit here. That's great. That's We will take it easy from here. We will not try to get some other kill, but simply wait back again. Ooh, that was close, but absolutely planned. And And he has a tiny bit of HP left, but he's dead. Great. Alright, now we're heading to the last real boss of the game, which is probably not the last real boss. And yeah. Yeah, again, guys, thanks for all the donations towards incentive. It was a lot of fun learning it. Because usually we do it, yeah. And yeah, we will hopefully kill this guy. And after that, I will need to kill the maiden for the fastest ending. And when I will quit out after killing her, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun. And thanks for all the donations. Yeah, I wish you all a great weekend with all the great runs here. And yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for that run, Hans. Good job. Obviously, some things didn't go as planned, but that is just marathon. And you obviously managed to always back it up and even fought an extra boss and got him first try. So,
Yeah, the
insane
surprise
display of
boss
skill.
was a little present here. Thank you very much. Thank you much for hosting. And guys, thank you very much for making this happen again this year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck.
you very much for submitting your run. Guys, check out MegaActionHans on Twitch if you want to see some more Demon Souls action. And just to close this run off, we have $10 from Mati saying just a bit missing for the Bloodborne gun parry incentive. Thank you so much for the donation. That is absolutely true. In one of the upcoming runs after this next one, we have a incentive to fight Orphan, of course, without the gun parry. I'll mention that a little bit later on as well. But first, we will have Slashy Souls by Red with the 10,000 points category, which is a promotional game that came out with Dark Souls 3. So that is sight to be beholden, I think. Thanks again, Hans, and we will go over to a quick intermission and see you in just a moment.
Bye bye, guys.